Do you know how a sundial works? I'm sure you do, right? You could tell me. It's a little thing outside and then the sun hits it at a certain angle and it casts a shadow and it tells the time, right? We know how a sundial works. Do you know how an Apple Watch works or any smartwatch? Do you know how that works, how it's programmed? Could you tell me how an Apple Watch works? I would argue that the majority of us cannot. Would we agree that the sundial is the great, great, great ancestor, the originator of the Apple Watch or a smartwatch, right? It was the first time-telling device, and that every watch, Apple Watch, essentially, for all of its complexity, has that sundial in it, has that inheritance there. But here's the thing. We, all of us here watching this, like to think that as human beings, we are these beautiful, sanitized individuals straight out of the box Apple Watches with our own programming, with our own thoughts, beliefs, and opinions, with our own everything, that we are new and unique. We are not. All of us have the sundial in us. All of us have the thoughts, beliefs, opinions, and history of our parents, grandparents, and generations before us, have the oppression and the value judgments and racism, sexism, homophobia, ableism, all of that in our DNA. Not physically, but in terms of how it's passed down, in terms of the thinking and the beliefs, the programming. So when we're talking about, oh, I'm colorblind, I don't see any color, it's just not the truth. Because we still have that sundial in us that said, hey, those people are less than us. And it comes in, it's part of our programming. And I want us to not see ourselves as these beautiful Apple Watches with our own program, our own thoughts, beliefs, and opinions. No, our thoughts, beliefs, and opinions have been pre-programmed from the past. And that when we can just look at ourselves and say, okay, I have this programming in me. Not because I'm a bad person, but how our history's been designed. That's when we can start dismantling and understanding how this Apple Watch works so that we can reprogram and recalibrate. But none of us are new. None of us are unique. None of us have our own beliefs and opinions. No, they are constructed, given our family, our societies, our communities, our schools. And if we buy into the belief of the fact that we live in a world divided that historically has told us who is safe and who is valuable and who isn't, then that exists within us, within our own fabric and understanding. We are not Apple Watches.